forgot was to make sure that you merge your pieces, your layers together to your swim. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open up the Swim Look PSD that I worked on before. Remember what we did? We worked in AI. We saved we actually filled a flat with a new pattern. We copied that flat and pasted it onto a swim model in PSD. So what I want to do, I'm actually going to adjust the bottom really quickly and show you how to save, how to merge this piece, because at the end of the day, well, your assignment is to create a 3 model layout. So you're going to have 3 different looks, whether it's a bikini, a mono, you're going to have a bikini, a monokini, and the last look, it would be of your choice. So let me adjust the bikini bottom really quickly to her, and then I'll show you how to merge everything down so nothing will be lost. And remember, the adjustments you're doing as best as you possibly can. You're going to warp everything and distort everything as best as you can. It might be a little bit easier for the bottom than it is the top, but you want to make sure that the crotch area is in alignment with the original crotch area. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to zoom in. I'm hitting Command plus. Then I'm going to hit return. Make sure that layer is selected. Then I'll go up to edit, transform, warp. Now I'm just going to adjust the bikini to her body, the bikini bottom to her body as best as I possibly can. And you can also add shadows. This is where you just play around with the program. You can add shadows and highlights to the image. I won't go through all of that. Maybe I'll do a quick tutorial, but I'll show you how to get there. And you just play around um, with the image until you get the look that you're satisfied with. Once again, I'm using the warp tool to warp the bikini bottom to her body. I'm still here, just warping as best as I can. And I actually think I'm almost there. Then I'm going to hit return. Okay, so let's say that this is okay. Let me try it one more time. Edit, transform, warp. I'm going to play around because I'm not too pleased with the crotch area. This might be a little better for me. Okay, so without messing it up too much, I'm going to stop right there. You can still see some pieces here that I could actually work on. Let me try one more time. It's going to bother me if I don't. So I'll pull this side. Yeah, I'll pull that side up a little bit. Okay, that's it for now. So I'm going to zoom out, Command minus, and let's say it's perfect for me. That looks okay. Let me zoom in. Let me show you something. You might be able to, like I said, you can try to play around with highlights and shadows. Give me a second. Let me see if I can find it for you. Give me 1 second. Okay, so with that being said, it looks like it's going to take me a little longer to find them. I don't use them often, but just to show you how to merge down everything, you can always go back and play with the shadows. So I'm going to make sure that I save this once again as a PSD because I want to be able to work on it, especially if I want to add shadows to it. I want to be able to go back and get to it. But let's say this is perfect. I don't want to do anything else to it. I'll hit I'll hit layer, scroll down to merge, and now everything should be merged together. Wait a minute, it looks like I had a problem. Give me a second. Edit, layer, scroll down. I'm going to merge visible. Now, you should see here that everything is one complete layer. So once again, it was layer, scroll down to merge visible, and everything will be merged together. So since this is merged together, you can actually, it's different things that you could do. So you want to use this one image to create an actual layout. So let's say you created your artboard for a layout. So you'll hit File, New, and of course, you know I always tell you to make a large enough space to work on. So File, New. It's kind of slow. Bear with me. I'm creating a new document, and you guys should know this by now. I'm going to hit, the orientation should be landscape because I want it wide since I'm creating a layout. Inches is selected. You can do any size. I'll do 20 by 15. May not even have to be that large, but you know I like to use a larger space. So what I only want her. I don't want everything. So let's see if I can just delete the background and move her over. That might be a simple way of doing it. So let me hit the magic wand, click the background. It looks like it's going to be okay. Hit delete. Let me click this area, hit delete. Down here between her thigh, delete. This section, delete. All of the gray I want to get rid of, delete. I'm going to delete this little section, delete. And that's okay. I mean, if you scroll in, you'll see a little bit of gray background here in her hair, close to her hair. So I'm going to hit select, deselect. And now I'm going to click on her and drag her into my new layout page and see. Okay, perfect. So I can bring her down. I can just scale down her size. So Command T to transform her. Bring down the size a little bit. So with that being said, I'll do the same thing. So when I create another model, I can use the same image, the same girl, the same model, but the only thing that I would be changing is the actual swimsuit. And I should have enough room to get 3 models here. Of course, if the artboard isn't wide enough for you, you would go to image, canvas size, and then you can change the width to whatever width you want, maybe 25 inches wide. You can keep the same height. So with that being said, I still have more room to work with. I can move her over, fit my other girls there, and once I'm done here with this, I can go in, and if everything is perfect, I can save this as a JPEG. You can either save it as a PSD, but remember, before you upload it, you're going to save it as a JPEG.